Alright, what's up everybody? It's Coach and I'm coming to you from my hobby desk. This is where I do most of my painting, my building and whatnot. So, I had to clean it up for this video, so you should feel honored. But, so, what I want to do is, with 3.0 coming out and the G.C.P.S getting all those cool bumps and everything, I was thinking to myself, I said, Self, you should make a G.C.P.S army. Now, I got some G.C.P.S from the Kickstarter, but it really wasn't G.C.P.S. Those were really Maison Labs. So I built them up as Maison Labs, and I did them in ermine camouflage. So what I want to do with these guys, I don't have a, let's say, a winter army or like white camouflage or, you know, just the white color to go against the other guys. We didn't do that. So I was thinking to do a snow-themed, Arctic-themed faction because, like I said, I don't have that. My Forge Fathers are green. The Enforcers are Desert Enforcers. My Rats are red, and the Volt Chasers are blue. So it'll be a nice contrast on the board looking that way. So what do I got? All right. So we're going to start with this. This is an ugly box, but it is the G.C.P.S Mega Army. So I purchased this a while ago. All right, so the reason I got the Mega Box is I don't like to have any weapons options or anything like that by the wayside. I like to have every single one. So if I want to take 5 of one unit with one weapon or 7 of one with you know another weapon, I have it. So thus the Mega Box. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on just the troops and the vehicles for Deadzone. I know this comes with a Hornet and a Mule, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. So we're going to not worry about that at all. Alright. Also, I know there's a Strider in here. There might be 2. I'm not sure. But this is my Strider with the burst laser. And I was wondering, I got this a while ago. I didn't know who to put it in, so I think I'm going to use it for G.C.P.S. And another one of the anti-infantry weapons. Now, if you saw my video, I'm not too crazy about, let's say, you know, the laser rifle, but I do love, let me get that shine on there, I do love the mortars. Okay, the mortars are one of my favorite things. If you can take a crew serve weapon, you can use this, but then again, these are replaced by the TAC drones, so, you know, I'm still going to build it up. And I know there's another one in here, and then also, I purchased Lauren Chard. Okay, you can't see it from here, but she is in here, and you know, even if I don't use her as a, let's say, Lauren Chard or as the living legend, I can still use her as one of the leaders. So what I'm going to do now is I want to kind of start to build this, and little by little give you a preview of what's being built, and then, you know, we'll just keep going on from there. So stay tuned. Alright, so it took me a while, but I finally got it done. Alright, and I get to be a little neurotic with how I do it because I want to make sure I get the weapon options or things that I need so that I can run it in the game. So basically for Deadzone, looking at the leaders up here, you know, there's the lieutenant and the sergeant. Everybody's there pretty much WYSIWYG'd. Okay, also this is could be Lauren Chard, or she could just be one of the leaders. And this guy kit bashed basically with just give him all the stuff. I got a sword from another game. I used the head that came with the Lauren Chard mini. So I figured instead of wasting the stuff, use it. Here is a metal power fist from an Pathfinder that I had for a while. You all know of Lauren Chard. And then just the regular could be the sergeant. Here, either one. Okay, so building up the regiment here. Over here, I have 11 corporation recruits. Okay, so I figured that'd be more than enough to run. It'll be 66 points just with these guys. So I'm very happy about that. But also, they can pull double duty, and I can actually use them as corporation marines. So because they have just the basic laser rifle, just like the Corporation Marines. So I have 11 of those. And now moving on to some of the other stuff. So I have, okay, so moving on to the other guys, I have one flamethrower here, okay, which I like that model. And I have 3 grenade launchers. So for the specialists, I have 3 grenade launchers. Alright, these guys are awesome. The grenade launcher is great. Indirect 3, frag, range 5. I love that. You know, and to be honest with you, I might run 3 for 13 points. Okay, so if you look here, a little bit of kit bashing. That's my medic, which I don't know if I'll ever run him, but you know, just in case. And 1 engineer. Now I don't know if I need more engineers, but I could always proxy the medic as an engineer because he looks like both. Now if you look back here, these 2 guys, very interesting. These are my Accutech LWAWP range 10 sniper scopes. Right, they're 15 points apiece. So what I did was I had some tag rifles left over, and I kind of kit bashed it. There's one there, and then this guy, he's checking his rangefinder. And what I try to do is coordinate the head. So if you notice, these 2 guys, these 2, both have the face with the sunglasses on them. So that's, you know, that's the way I like to be. A little, like I said, I'm a little neurotic with that. That's that for these guys. Now over here, I have 2 sets of heavy weapon squads, the mortars. Okay, so that's these guys and these guys, and that's right there. So now I have leftover pieces for the auto rifle, okay, or the laser gun, whatever. I might venture back into that, but right now I like the mortars better. I don't like running that stuff in Deadzone, so the mortars would be what I take. All right. If you look here, we're looking at 12 Corporation veterans. Now they're a little bit more expensive. Okay, so I have 12 of them. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And what I did was, so the flamethrower has the same helmet, so he could run as a veteran. The grenade launcher, same helmet, so they could run as veterans also. And then also the Accutech guys, for the sniper scope, I could run them as veterans, or I could run them as Marine, you know, just regular Corporation Marines. But honestly, those guys, other than the laser carbine, I wouldn't take the other guys as anything else, because basically they're ranged guys, and for the extra points, you're getting the same type of deal, but they're fighting on a 6. So the Corporation Marine is actually better because he's a lot cheaper. Alright? So that's the way I look at it. You know, there are 2 points here, 2 points there. You can throw in another guy. Okay, so let's look at the Rangers. Now, the Rangers are special because they have aerial deployment, they have the jump packs, but they're a little bit more expensive and they're a little bit more VP. So the 2 troops that I have 7 of the regular troops here. Okay, so these guys, they basically, for 14 points, you're talking about, they have the jump packs, and they're coming in with aerial deployment. So I have 7 of them. They're a little bit more expensive, so I didn't go too crazy. One of the guys, now, I'm not a flamethrower guy, I've said about that, but when these guys are dropping in at a range 2, you might be able to do some damage there. Alright, and the only other thing that I did was I made 2, if you can see, with the jump pack here. These are my Accutech guys, using another 2 of the tag rifles, okay, because I got plenty of Pathfinders and whatnot, and now with the tag rifle not being what it was, I can give it to guys that actually can use it. So, you know, for 19 points, can't go wrong. So these guys dropping in, or actually just dropping in and being in an advantageous position, really makes a big deal. So now comes the fun part. This took a while. This did take a while. I'm sorry. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw some paint on it. We're going to get it going. And then there's other stuff I want to build into this. But right now, my thing is, let's get the veterans, the Marines, and the Rangers ready to go. And in the interim, the heavy weapon squad. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is basically get the paint on it. So that'll be in the next video. Glad you stuck with me. If this is your first time here, you got to subscribe. You know, we got a lot of Deadzone stuff coming out. We're going to be covering Firefight. And also, check out this video right here. The algorithm picked it specifically for you, and you're going to love it. So take care, and I will see you in the next video.